they play. Come on.
Alright. In the record. Yeah, man. Script.
Nobody but I.
Bring that body now, make her rockin' now, until loving now. If you give me now, I go shooting now, like a Benzema. Bring that body now, make her rockin' now, until loving now. If you give me now, I go shooting now, like a Benzema. See the girl they want today. Belly way they make you they want today. Dance and they dance like you want today. Girl just the bench they want today. See the girl they want today. Belly way they make you they want today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mamas and papas, in the world of football, tomorrow is definitely not promised, especially if you're a manager. Of course, in England and in Spain, some managers are on the verge of being sacked, while some, well, they've already been sacked. On the show, well, I'm not sacking anybody because I ain't doing nothing without you guys. I am Folajimi Oluwasegun James Akinshola, but you can simply call me Jimmy, and this is Budweiser's Kings of Football. Now, of course, we like to vibe and rock and make sure the energy is right on the show. And one lady that does that for us, well, DJ Nana in the house, y'all.
What's up, Jimmy?
You all right?
I'm great.
I'm liking the green. It looks nice on you.
Thank you.
You have a way with your styling. I'm worried.
I'm coming for you.
Don't stay where you are. Stay where you are. It's a tough job doing this one. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, it promises to be an exciting show. As you know, we go from Spain all the way to England, bringing you the best in terms of goals, highlights, and of course the best analysis provided by our master of the game. That's all on the second half of the show, actually at halftime. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to tell you exactly how you can be a part of the show. Yes, as you know, we like to call something we do Beat the Time. Beat the Time is, of course, we ask you a question, and this was the question that was asked last week. Now, when was Brian Little the manager of Aston Villa? The right answer is the 25th of November 1994, 24th of February 1998. That's when his tenure ended as manager of Aston Villa. So he was manager between those times. Now, the person that got the right answer correctly, answering within 20 seconds on our Instagram page, is at 4playgram. That is at 4playgram. Congratulations to you. You are quite fast with your fingers and your knowledge of the game. That's not the only way you can win on the show. Remember, don't blink. This is where we put a picture of a player on the screen and we expect you to recognize the player and go to our Instagram page and let us know who you've seen. These are, of course, the winners of last week's Don't Blink. That is unofficial Kez Charles and Jennifer Christian. Those are our winners from last week. Pay attention to the pictures that will be shown on screen today. Remember, we still have our FPL and you can still be a part of our King of the Match, which is, of course, where our leaderboard comes to play, where you stand a chance to win 1 million naira. All you have to do is go to our website, which is www.budweiser.com.ng. When you get there, you will see something called the Game of Kings. You're wondering what that is? Check this out.
Niger Kings. Get ready as Budweiser brings in La Liga's Roberto Carlos and myself for an epic face-off on the field in the first ever Budweiser Game of Kings football tournament. Niger, it's on. In this battle of the greats, you have a chance to manage either myself or Roberto Carlos's team as they play alongside Nigerian players.
Simply drink Budweiser. Get your participation code under the crown cork and visit budweiser.com/Game of Kings to apply as manager and for a chance to watch the match live.
Game of Kings is brought to you by Budweiser, the official sponsors of the EPL and La Liga.
Let them know there's only one king.
All right, the fact is, John Terry and Roberto Carlos are being brought to Nigeria to play alongside NPFL players, and you can stand a chance to be a manager of either Smooth FC or Kings FC. Throughout the course of the program, I'll be telling you exactly how you can be a part of this one. But remember, it's happening in the month of November, and the time is almost upon us. Are you going to be part of the Game of Kings? Well, I promise you I will be there. One thing I know you can be a part of is, of course, our Kings to Watch. That will come up right after I give you our Beat the Time question of the day, which is, of course, who is Tottenham's second oldest player ever to feature for the club? Who is Tottenham's second oldest player to ever feature for the club? That's the second, not the first, the second. Go on our Instagram page right now and answer that question. Your time starts right now. Having said that, here are some kings to watch for your FPL and every other thing you like to do when football comes your way.
They've got a man over, Joshua King waiting for it, and he gets it. Can he finish it? He can!
Lovely return from Ziyech, Loftus-Cheek, and Mason Mount's hat-trick. Seventh heaven.
West Ham flood the penalty area again. The ball into that near post, it's in. The set-piece specialist do it again.
In from Keane, Richarlison! How's that for an impact off the bench?
To it, Dunn coming back to cover. Grealish locking his square, and it's in for 2.
This is still Budweiser's Kings of Football. It's time for us to get into our game show where we can reward up to 1.5 million naira. Only if our contestants can go perfect and answer all questions will they stand a chance to win 1.5 million naira. Doesn't mean they'll be going home empty-handed. Right now, let's meet those that are looking to make 1.5 million naira. Starting off with a man that says he represents Real Madrid even though he wears an Inter Milan jersey. What's your name, sir?
Shola is my name.
Shola, how are you?
Very good.
All right, I have 2 questions for you. Why are you supporting Real Madrid?
Just by chance, if I'll put it that way. To be honest, I'm a very liberal fan, but
you go for
I
Real
like
Madrid.
Real Madrid, yes.
So can you explain the choice of Inter Milan as a jersey to wear today?
I just wear whatever jersey comes to mind.
I like that. I hope you answer whatever answer comes to mind. All right, let's meet those that you came with. You came with your friend?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's meet your friend on Team Shola. Team Shola never walks alone, and well, he has our first female guest of the season. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you.
What are your names?
My name is Idunu Salu.
Idunu Salu. What team do you support?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Oh, Real Madrid and Chelsea. Let's see how that works out. Some Ancelotti connections there. All right, let's meet the other team that is looking to make 1.5 million naira. If they can, at least. What's your name, sir?
Taiwo.
Taiwo, what team do you support?
Arsenal FC.
Arsenal FC. Well, prior to this weekend, they had gone 8 games without losing. Will you be going 8 questions without losing?
By God's grace.
Well, let's see who you've brought with you to help you achieve that. You have your friends with you or one friend?
Yeah.
All right, let's meet your friends as they are supporting you on the game show today. Friends of... How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
What's your name?
Mine is Igwe Sunday.
Igwe Sunday. What team do you support?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. And our next man?
My name is Joseph.
Joseph. What team do you support?
Arsenal Football Club.
Arsenal. So 2 Arsenal, 1 Chelsea. It's a London thing, huh?
Yes, yes.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Well represented. Good luck to you guys. I'll see you on the other side of the show, which is our second half. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to kick off. The best way we do that is to tell you all about our segment simply known as Kickoff. Here are the rules. Level 1. The first individual to press the buzzer gets to answer the question. If he or she fails, the question will go to the second contestant. Every correctly answered question attracts 10,000 naira. Contestants will be given a yellow card if he or she hits the buzzer before the question is completely asked. A red card will be issued on the second hit. A red card means the contestant loses whatever money he has gotten till that point. Right, so everyone is aware of the rules. Our contestants are very much aware. Now it's time to find out if they are ready to kick off. We kick off right now. First question. While at Wolves, which jersey number did Rui Patricio wear? 1, 13, or 11? Answer.
13.
13 is the wrong answer.
11.
11 is correct. Question number 2. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting played for which Premier League team back in 2008? Your options are Crystal Palace, Stoke City, or QPR. Answer.
Stoke City.
That is correct. Third question. Manchester City's Ederson played for which team before joining the English champions? Benfica, Porto, or Corinthians? Answer.
Benfica.
Benfica is correct. Next question. Who was the top goal scorer at the end of the first ever Premier League season? Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, or Mark Hughes? Answer.
Alan Shearer.
That is the wrong answer.
Teddy. I'm not sure, but Teddy.
Well, my options are Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, or Mark Hughes.
Teddy Sheringham.
That is correct. Fifth question. Which former Manchester United youngster and national icon scored from his own half in 1996? Ryan Giggs, Eric Cantona, or David Beckham?
David Beckham.
David Beckham is the correct answer. Next question. Valencia CF plays its home games in which stadium? The Mestalla, the Nou Camp, or the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan? That is a yellow card for you. If you don't let me finish, that is a yellow card. Please answer the question.
Mestalla.
The Mestalla is correct. Please note, 1 yellow card to Team Arsenal. Next question. Real Madrid's Eder Militao features for which national team? Portugal, Brazil, or Cape Verde? Answer.
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. Thiago is on the team roster for which La Liga team? Athletic Bilbao, Celta Vigo, or Real Betis? Answer.
Real Betis.
That is the wrong answer.
Celta Vigo.
Celta Vigo is correct. Ninth question. Which Spanish La Liga team is popularly known as Palanganas? Sevilla, Malaga, or Levante?
Levante.
That is the wrong answer.
Sevilla.
Sevilla is correct. And last but not least, which team finished bottom of the 2018-2019 La Liga season? Girona, Rayo Vallecano, or Huesca? Answer. Huesca is the wrong answer. There are 2 options.
What was the option?
I'm sorry, I'm not giving you that again. All right, thank you. All right, both of them have it tough. One a bit too eager, the other, well, might just be answering the wrong questions. Let's find out if they can do better when I give them some through passes, and hopefully they will be able to finish them. Here are the rules of through pass. Level 2. These are club-related questions specifically prepared for each of the groups. The presenter reads the questions to the contestants. Answers to the question must be delivered within 20 seconds. For every correct answer, 25,000 Naira goes to the participant. All right, those are the rules of our through pass segment. As you know, it's questions tailored to the specific clubs that our contestants follow. In this particular case, my man, he's an Arsenal fan, and I'm starting with you because you got a yellow card in the last round, so I want to give you a chance to get your flow and your rhythm going. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here are 4 questions tailored to Arsenal. Here we go. First question. From which football club did Arsenal have to ask for kits and a ball? Your options are Stevenage FC, Notts County, or Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest is correct. What was the surname of the main founder of Arsenal? Options are Danskin, Dalglish, or Donning?
The options again, please.
Danskin, Dalglish, or Donning?
Danskin.
Danskin is correct. What was the result of the first ever fixture between Arsenal and Tottenham? The options are 2-1 in favor of Tottenham, 0-5 in favor of Arsenal, or 3-3 between both teams.
2-1 in favor.
2-1 in favor of Tottenham, that is the correct answer. To go perfect in this round, here's your last question. Before Andre Arshavin, who was Arsenal's most expensive signing? Your options are Jose Antonio Reyes, Sylvain Wiltord, or Thierry Henry?
Sylvain Wiltord.
Sylvain Wiltord is your final answer?
Yes.
In as much as you're correct when you're saying correct answers, you have to project. Speak with your chest. You are very correct. That is 4 out of 4 in this particular round. Will they be able to replicate that on the other side? Let's head to Madrid and find out. Sir, are you ready?
Sure.
You've seen how it goes? Here come your questions, tailored to Real Madrid. The great King Alfonso gave something to Real Madrid. What was it? Your options are the title Real and the crown over their symbol, the thin purple line on their symbol, or the title Real and the thin purple line.
The title, Real, and the crown over their symbol.
That is correct. Second question. How many goals did Alfredo Di Stefano score for Real Madrid? Your options are 200, 216, or 221.
216.
That is correct. Third question. How many UEFA Cups have Real Madrid won? 5, 13, or 20?
13.
13 is correct. Here's your fourth question. Fernando Carlos Redondo Nari started playing for Real Madrid in which year? 1994, 1995, or 1997?
97.
I would have loved that to be the correct answer so we could go 8 straight questions without failure, but unfortunately that is the wrong answer. Right now, I'm wondering, will they be able to give me impeccable answers, or will they be giving me their dexterity when it comes to their responses in our free kick segment? Well, only time will tell, and that time is now. Here are the rules of our free kicks. Level 3. A total of 10 questions will be asked each time within 2 minutes. Delivery of the question is fast and can be interjected by the word pass when unsure. For every correct answer, contestants win 10,000 naira. All right, it's my favorite segment of the show. It's free kicks. It's like rapid fire for me, and I love giving it out. Here we go, starting with the man that, of course, wears the blue but is white inside. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, here come your free kick rapid fire questions. Since February 2015, which player has won more penalties than any other player? Wilfred Zaha, Mo Salah, or Raheem Sterling?
Raheem Sterling.
That is wrong. Who was the first player to score 5 goals in a single Premier League game? Robbie Fowler, Andy Cole, or Alan Shearer?
Robbie Fowler.
That is wrong. Gianfranco Zola joined Chelsea in November 1996 in a transfer from which Italian team? AC Milan, Lazio, or Parma?
Parma.
That is correct. Who was presented with the Manager of the Year award in 2000-2001 of the Premier League? George Burley, Sir Alex Ferguson, or Arsene Wenger?
Arsene Wenger.
That is wrong. Who was the first Swiss manager in the Premier League? Ottmar Hitzfeld, Christian Gross, or Roberto Di Matteo?
Ottmar Hitzfeld.
That is wrong. Sixth question. In 2019-2020 season, which Newcastle player finished as its top scorer with just 5 goals? Your options are John Joe Shelby, Joel Linton, or Matty Longstaff.
Joel Linton.
That is wrong. Osasuna is a Spanish La Liga club located in which city? Your options are Soria, Valencia, or Pamplona.
Pamplona.
Pamplona is correct. Your eighth question. In the 2001-2002 season, who finished as the top scorer in La Liga? Your options are Raul Gonzalez, Luis Enrique, or Diego Tristan.
Raul Gonzalez.
That is wrong. Which one of these clubs is known for only signing players in the Basque ethnicity? Levante, Athletic Bilbao, or Espanyol?
Athletic Bilbao.
That is correct. And last but not least, how many goals did Real Madrid's Raul score in the 1997-1998 campaign? 18, 2, or 22 goals?
18.
As the theme of your questions will go, that is wrong. Not too good when it comes to quick fire. Let's see how fast they are on this side. Taiwo, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here come your questions. Which team scored more goals after the 90th minute in the 2019-2020 Premier League season? Everton, Tottenham, or Aston Villa?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa is correct. Next question. Which Premier League team did Dimitri Karen play for in the Premier League? Chelsea, Arsenal, or Manchester United?
Manchester United.
That is wrong. Which of these French managers was the first non-British manager of Fulham? Alain Giresse, or Jean Tigana, or Felix Magath?
John Tigana.
John Tigana is correct. Which two teams featured in the highest scoring draw in the Premier League in 2013? West Brom versus Manchester United, Liverpool versus Everton, Arsenal versus Spurs?
West Brom, Man United.
That is correct. Which club was the first to score 1,000 goals in the Premier League? Southampton, Manchester United, or Liverpool?
Manchester United.
Manchester United is correct. Paulo Wanchope is a Manchester City goal-scoring legend, but which country did he represent? Trinidad and Tobago, Costa Rica, or Peru?
Peru.
That is wrong. Which La Liga team has the nickname Los Verdiblancos? Real Betis, Alaves, or Real Mallorca?
Real Betis.
Real Betis is correct. Barcelona's Camp Nou has a capacity of how many? 90,000, 99,354, or 84,000?
Pass.
Which Spanish footballer served Barcelona for a long time in the midfield before moving to Qatar in 2015? Iniesta, Xavi Hernandez, or Seydou Keita?
Xavi.
Xavi is correct. And last but not least, at the 2014-2015 season, La Liga Awards, which of these prizes was given to a Real Madrid player? Best goalkeeper, best forward, or best midfielder?
Best midfielder.
Best midfielder is your answer?
Yeah.
Because the midfield of Real Madrid is literally the best, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you seem to be the best when it comes to free kicks because that is correct. He's doing extremely well. He has a lot of catching up to do. But at the end of the day, here are their scores for the moment. When we come back, it'll be time for us to talk analysis, and the master of the game will be in studio, but we'll be talking with the one and only Sean Amadi. After that, we'll come back for the second half. I hope your teammates are ready. The Kings of Football will return. I'm excited about the game, but unfortunately, they're not going to allow me play. Sean, are you excited about the fact that John Terry and Roberto Carlos are coming to Nigeria? Unfortunately, I know you're not excited that we're not going to play, but
well, I'll tell you what. Well, first, it's good to be here, Jimmy. Always a pleasure to be here to do this with you. But talking about Carlos, Roberto Carlos and John Terry, that's subject to change. We might just play, right?
Well, you know what? Let me tell the people the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, at some point in time, myself and Sean were the top strikers for the Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, the team that we put together. And so Sean can't play football. But unfortunately, we're not going to be allowed for this one.
You sure?
Let's talk about football in itself as it's happening in England and in Spain. England first stop. Who's going to stop Liverpool, if anyone? Are they on their way to conquering everyone and everything?
I'll tell you what, I think it's difficult to judge a team by one game or judge an entire season by one major game when two juggernauts meet, and the result tends to have a ripple effect on media, and the fan base generally. Who can stop Liverpool? I think a couple of teams that could. I think Manchester City is in that short
I thought you were
list.
going to say Manchester United.
No. You'll be surprised, but City can stop Liverpool. Chelsea can. When you look at Thomas Tuchel and how he's handled Chelsea,
right.
But all credit must go to Jurgen Klopp, the German, and how he's managed to put Liverpool in.
Because questions were asked when he didn't improve on his player personnel in terms of up front, but you can see how well that strike force is. Without Mane, they're still pumping the goals.
Now, talking about Mane, Sadio Mane, and Mo Salah, who everyone's talking about, when the Nations Cup kicks off, the African Cup of Nations kicks off,
it's going to be an issue.
He's got all sorts of problems to deal with, and that's the thing about Jurgen Klopp.
How would you manage that if you were Klopp?
I would start introducing Jota and Roberto Firmino when they put that Brazilian, when you put him alongside the Spaniard, when you put them in.
He's also going to lose Keita as well.
Yeah, so he would lose a couple of players, but all he needs to do is to start to walk with that substitution bench and walk with the entire squad he's got.
All right, to move away from this particular topic, so what you're saying in essence is Liverpool, as much as you can, rack up the points as much as you can, because at some point in time it's going to get more difficult.
He would suffer. He surely would.
A team that is suffering at the moment, Manchester United. They're the bane of every joke. All the memes around the world all about Manchester United. Deservedly so. If you have such a performance as the upper week, you deserve whatever you get on social media and online. But if you were sitting in the boardroom of Manchester United, considering everything that's happened, including this weekend, would you be saying you want to give Ole more time? And if you decided to fire him, who would be your first call as to being the coach of Manchester United, and why?
Once again, good question, Jimmy. But there's something fans and viewers tend to forget when it comes to the board. The first thing a board looks at, they look at Manchester as a business.
Right.
Financially, they're doing fantastically well.
Beautiful.
So there is no pressure at the top. From a fan standpoint, they're worried about silverware, where we stand in the rankings.
There's slight pressure from the fans.
So there is pressure from the fan base, and we're looking at Manchester United, for Christ's sake.
It builds on the fan base.
For the love of humanity, it's Manchester we're talking about. But Ole, the only problem with Ole at the moment is he's not living up to the expectation. We're talking Manchester, and you've got Cristiano Ronaldo, he's 36, you've got that squad, Jordan Sancho.
Paid so much for him.
So much money has gone through the doors, but there is pressure. And
so would you sack Oli?
I would show him the exit door.
You would have shown him after the Liverpool game?
I hate to break the hearts of fans, but I would show Oli the exit door.
You would have shown him the exit door after the Liverpool game?
No, months before that.
Wow.
And the reason I'm saying
so who would you have put in place?
I've got two names, and the reason I've got these two names, first off, Antonio Conte for me, he's got clout, he's got the class, he's got the pedigree, he understands what it takes to manage a club. He's done it for a national team, and he's also done it for club football. And when you look at Antonio Conte in his capacity, he showed up in England. You saw what he did for Chelsea. So there are managers who can do it. The other name on my list, basically, would surprise you. I might hand the job to a man like Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp can get into the conversation Manchester United, and the reason is Jurgen Klopp is getting really bored. He's getting bored at Liverpool. He's done what he's needed to be done. He's won the Champions League. He's also been able to win Premier League football eventually for Liverpool.
Right.
So for me, I think Jurgen can get into a conversation. He understands the Premier League. He can't get into a conversation. And if I'm picking an outsider,
Jurgen Klopp
I would have a conversation.
From Liverpool.
I would have a conversation with him.
I don't think he would do it.
He might do it if the money's right.
Why would he do it?
If the money's right.
I don't think England would be able to contain him. I don't think so. They would. No. Today,
Jurgen Klopp.
That's a no-no.
No. The reason I'm
Liverpool to Man. Has it ever been done?
It's a tough call, but it can happen. If Lionel Messi could kiss Barcelona on a goodbye.
It might just be a night of Halloween for him.
It'll be a scary time, but the reason I'm bringing him into the conversation is his experience in England and how he coaches.
Yeah.
You know, players will love such
Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well bring in Pep Guardiola.
But Antonio Conte is number one in my list.
You might as well bring in Pep Guardiola. We're moving all the way from England to Spain with this one. Yes, during the week, Barcelona lost again, and as timing would be ever so perfect, he got sacked the next day. Prior to that, after El Clasico, he was mobbed, his car was attacked by fans, so obviously he had to go. What next?
What next for Barcelona is a £1 million question, and the reason I say this is they're facing all sorts of issues. From a financial standpoint, it's an absolute nightmare for any board who's right there at Barca as we speak. But they need to fix it real quickly, and they need to look inwards. And when I speak inwards, I'll be looking in the direction of Xavi Hernandez, you know, a former Barcelona captain. He's a captain.
Conversations are already
absolutely. He's a captain true and true, and he definitely make my list of managers who can.
If not Xavi, who else?
I will be looking at a man like Unai Emery, who's been in Spain. He's also used to the corridors of Europe. He's managed Paris Saint-Germain. He's tasted the waters in England. He's done it. So yeah.
I'm smiling because we had a conversation off the set. And you mentioned Unai Emery.
I will bring Unai into the picture, and the reason is his exploits. In La Liga, he's done that. So I definitely would bring him in.
And I would agree with you with an Unai Emery for Barcelona.
And he's a top manager.
Not just because of what he's done with Sevilla at his time there, or even Villarreal last season, taking them to the Europa League final, but also what he's done while being at PSG. He's had experience playing, coaching Arsenal in the Premier League.
Top players.
So he already knows about, you know, almost every league that is important, so to speak. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I've already told you all about the Game of Kings. Now I need to tell you about a legend of our game. He's a man that, of course, every Liverpool fan will know, and every Three Lions fan would be a great, great admirer. He is the one and only John Barnes.
Today on Budweiser's Kings of Football, we remember not just a legend of the Premier League, but a legacy in football named John Barnes. Born and bred in Kingston, Jamaica in the 60s, the Southport youngster moved to England with his family at the age of 12. Making it to Watford's senior team in a 1982 debut, the budding winger went on to deliver irresistible performances for 5 straight years. His reward for a promising start arrived with a call from Liverpool, where the energetic Barnes earned his fame. Signed in 1987, the talented player won every possible domestic honor in his 10 seasons with the Reds, including the then top-flight First Division and the FA Cup. with his swift left foot causing the downfall of countless teams. John Barnes helped Liverpool complete a brilliant 29-game unbeaten run, though scoring 106 goals in his 403 matches. Also notably, the Jamaican-born dribbler was the first high-profile black player to grace Anfield back in the day. Though this was a time rife with pronounced racial abuse, Barnes stood as a catalyst for change. From the first Premier League season in which he scored 5 goals in 27 games, John Barnes registered a total count of 201 matches, 28 goals and 8 assists during his Premier League run, becoming team captain and exploring the central midfield position as he aged. Barnes continued to thrill at Anfield until he hung his boots and number 10 jersey in 1997. Also representing England internationally during his flamboyant career, the legendary Southpaw played 79 games for the team, scoring 11 goals. One of his most iconic goals as an international was dubbed the Maracana goal, netted in 1984 at the famous Maracana Stadium in Brazil.
Parte di scatto, sta per entrare in area, pallone che va a terminare in rete, l'Inghilterra è passata in vantaggio con questo spunto di Barnes.
Delivering a dizzying dribble and an earth-shaking goal, Barnes will always be remembered as a 20-year-old Englishman who defeated the Brazilians at their own game. Finishing off his club career with Newcastle United and later Charlton Athletic, John Barnes continues in his love for the beautiful game as a coach and renowned pundit. To one of England's best left-footed players and a Liverpool and indeed Premier League legend, we raise a glass of Budweiser to the amazing John Barnes.
All right, you're welcome back. It's time for the second half of the show. If you didn't get to find out how much our contestants have won at the beginning or at the end of the first half, well, let me tell you right now. Will he be able to make it up, or will he be extending his lead? Let's find out. Here come your corner kick questions. Are you ready, sir?
Sure.
Before we do that, here are the rules. Level 4. There are 5 questions for each team. Each question has an expiry period of 20 seconds. Team leaders can consult his or her team members for assistance. For every correct answer, the contesting team wins 20,000 naira. There is no way we're going to go through the show without giving the rules. Those were the rules of our corner kick. 5 questions will be asked. You can use your teammates for support. Here come your questions. Which Premier League side was originally called St. Domingos? St. Domingos. Your options are Brighton and Hove Albion, Watford, or Everton.
I'd like to ask my friend.
All right, let's talk to your friend. Our first female supporter. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good.
All right, so tell me, which Premier League side was originally called the St. Domingos? Brighton and Hove Albion, Watford, or Everton?
Brighton.
Brighton and Hove Albion, that's your final answer? You have 5 seconds to give me your final answer.
Sure.
That's your final answer? Well, both of you are wrong. Next question. In the 2015-2016 Premier League season, which team recorded a positive goals difference in a top-flight season for the first time since 1985-1986 season? The options are West Ham, Wolves, or Southampton.
Southampton.
Southampton is your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, you're wrong. Third question. Which manager was convicted of accepting bribes during the 1994-1995 season? Is it John Clumpton, Graham George, or Gordon Strachan?
Let me go to my friend.
All right, let's go to your supporters one more time. The question again, which manager was convicted of accepting bribes during the 1994-1995 season? Options are John Clumpton, George Graham, or Gordon Strachan.
John Graham.
George Graham is correct. Thank you very much. Your teammate seems to know what she's doing. Fourth question, who managed Real Madrid before Carlos Queiroz? Your options are Bernd Schuster, Valery Luxemburgo, or Vicente Del Bosque. You should know this.
Vicente Del Bosque.
Vicente Del Bosque. You don't want to ask your friend? Final answer. You are correct. Your last question on our corner kicks. Rafa Benitez was appointed as Real Madrid manager in the summer of 2015, but he was sacked by the club in January 2016. What was Benitez's winning percentage in the Spanish capital? Your options are 55%, 68%, or 73%.
55%.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like me, mathematics is not our friend. That's the wrong answer. I won't be telling him what it is because I'm going to save that for another time. Not too great, but you can do better. Let's find out how they're doing on this side. You ready for your corner kick, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, here come your questions. Leeds United finished third in the 1999-2000 Premier League season. Who was their manager? George Graham, David O'Leary, or John Toshak?
Sorry, the options again.
George Graham, David O'Leary, or John Toshak?
I know David O'Leary, so David O'Leary.
David O'Leary is the correct answer. Next question. Remember, you can use your supporters. Who is the goalkeeper with the most assists in the Premier League? Alisson, Pepe Reina, or Paul Robinson?
My friends.
All right, let's talk to your team for support, as you would not like to walk alone. Our Londoners, Chelsea and Arsenal. The question is very simple. Who is the goalkeeper with the most assists in the Premier League? Options are Alisson, Pepe Reina, or Paul Robinson.
Paul Robinson.
Paul Robinson, is that your final answer?
Yes, final answer.
You go with them?
Yes.
You go with them?
Yes.
All right, it's good you're going with them because they are correct. Robinson is the correct answer. Next question. With which club was Pepe Mel manager before taking over at West Bromwich Albion in 2014? Celta Vigo, Real Betis, or Valencia?
My team.
All right, let's go back to your team. Londoners, talk to me. Which club was Pepe Mel manager before taking over at West Bromwich Albion in 2014? Options: Celta Vigo, Real Betis, or Valencia?
Real Betis.
You need to speak up so I can hear you guys.
Real Betis.
Real Betis is your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final.
You go with them?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That is correct. Your fourth question. In what stadium did Barca play before being moved to the Camp Nou? Options are Camp de las Corts, Camp de las Cruyff, or Camp de Catalonia?
Camp de las Cruyff.
Camp de los Cruyff. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You don't want to go with your team that's been getting it right so far? I like that. Stick to your guts. You are correct. Here's your final question. Which team from the Basque Country won back-to-back La Liga titles in 1981 and 1982? Your options are Athletic Bilbao, Real Sociedad, or Deportivo Alaves.
My team, please.
All right, let's talk to your teammates then. Team supporters, you know the question? What's the answer?
Atletico Bilbao.
Athletic Bilbao, is that your final answer?
Yes.
You know he's going to go with it.
Yes,
all right.
That's my final answer.
You're going with it? Unfortunately, you shouldn't have gone with it because they are wrong. I won't tell you what the right answer is, but I will be telling you that you have another chance to win lots and lots of prizes. That opportunity comes right now with our VAR segment. VAR, as you know, well, it's all about the visuals. Here are the rules. Level 5. There are 4 videos showing different games. Contestants are to study the movements carefully. The clip will be paused at some point in time. Contestants are to determine the outcome of the move, ranging from a goal, a save, a miss, a yellow card, a red card, a free kick, etc. And this must be done within 30 seconds for every correct answer to get 75,000 naira. All right, it's time for our VAR. As you know, VAR means a lot of things to different people, but to us, it means is it a goal, a save, or a miss? We're gonna roll a clip and our contestant will tell us what happens next. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You know the rules?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll the clip. It's yours. Just like that. Is this a goal, a save, or a miss?
Please, my team, please.
All right, let's talk to the team then. Londoners.
Yeah, we are here.
Is this going in or?
It's going in. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Yeah.
It's a goal?
Yes.
You going with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got goal. Director, are their odds correct? It's never exactly what it looks like. There's always a twist somewhere. Well, there you have it. It was a save. You called a goal. First question wrong. Let's find out if they can get the next one correct. Roll the clip. After such a great dribble, do you think he finished it? Do you think the goalkeeper saved it? Or did he miss the goal? Which one is it?
That effort is too... I would have gone for a goal, but let me consult with my team.
All right, let's talk to your team. You guys got it wrong the last time. Are you going to get it right this time?
Yeah.
All right, what's the call?
It's a go.
It's a go. All right. They say Oshana Wale. Is it correct?
Go.
All right, director. Let's see what they did. Woo. Is a goal. Shana Wale is a goal. Well done, London boys. Well done. All right, they did well. They did extremely well. But the question is, will they be able to live up to the billing on the other side? Los Blancos. Madridista. Are you ready for your VAR segment?
Sure.
All right, let's get this on the road. Roll the clip. All right, so is it a goal, a save, or a miss?
It's a save.
It's a save? Yeah. The goalkeeper stopped it? Yes. You don't want to ask your supporter? You got this. It's a save. Please roll the clip. What was it? Wow. How could the keeper have saved this if he went the wrong way? Wow. One down, one more to go. Director, let's put him out of his misery. Roll the clip. Here's your clip. All right, so was he able to curl it into the top corner, or did the keeper have enough to save it, or was it pushing too wide for it to be a miss? What's your call?
I'll go with my friend, goal.
Oh, he says goal, but he would like to confirm with his friend. Madam, are you in agreement with, of course, Shola that says that it is a goal?
Yes, sir.
You agree it's a goal?
Yes.
All right, let's reveal and find out the truth. Yep, the keeper stretched enough to save the day. That's our VAR done and dusted. Both sides, well, they represented well enough. But at this junction, we're getting to a point where their individual talents might be checked. It's called the penalty segment, and this is why. Level 6. 4 memorable events will be presented. Each team will answer 2 of the questions. The contestants are to give details of the memorable events, while the presenter takes note of vital specifics. A well-detailed answer will attract a favorable response from the presenter. Every correct answer attracts 125,000 naira. All right, those are the rules of our penalty segment. Almost 250,000 available for each of our contestants to add to their pot. They might not be able to get 1.5 million, but they can still add 250,000 to their kitty. Starting off with the man that is in the lead at the moment, we're talking about Taiwo. How are you?
Fine.
All right, you have 4 questions on our penalty segment. You're going to answer 2 of them. So you have the option as the leader to pick which 2 questions you'd like to go with.
Number 1 and 2.
Number 1 and 2. All right, in that order, let's start with your first question. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The penalty segment starts right now. First question. In the 2004-2005 Premier League season, West Brom hosted Fulham in a crucial game, but Fulham were the better team on the day. As the game went on, an incident between Luis Boamote and, of course, Neil Clement led to a series of events involving the referee and 4 players. Please, describe this event.
I can't really remember that event, but let me consult with my team.
All right. For a chance at 125,000 naira, let's talk to your team. All right, guys, you heard the question. What's your take?
I think I'm a little bit familiar with that.
I'm glad you're familiar with it, so tell me what you remember.
Baumote was injured by Neil. By Neil, yes.
By Neil Clement?
Yeah, Neil Clement. And the referee gave Neil Clement the red card, so he was sent off.
Okay.
And during that scene, a fight occurred.
Oh, wonderful. Keep going, keep going.
I think...
was it a UFC fight or a boxing fight?
Andy Cole and Diop.
Okay, okay, keep going.
Hit two players on the face, in their face, and that's I think Darren Pause and that same Neil Clement, and both Andy Cole and Papa Diop was also shown a red card, and they were both sent off. Yeah.
Your time is actually up. Thank you so much. I've never seen anyone use time so impeccably correctly and be so accurate. You're very, very correct. 125,000 to be added to your kitty with that answer. That is impressive, I must say. Here's your second question. I hope it's as easy as that one for you guys. Here we go. In the 2020-2021 La Liga season, Barcelona faced Athletic Bilbao in what was a feisty match. The team from Bilbao won the game by 3-2, but the talking points of the game evolved around Lionel Messi and Asia Villalibre, rather. What transpired between these two players? Can you describe the event?
They got the first one right, so let me just go to them again.
They got it right, so we go back to them.
Let me go back.
My guy knows what's good for him. Guys, you've shown your man the way, and he's going to follow you all the way. So, do you have an answer for me on this one?
I'm not really familiar with La Liga.
Ah, okay. So you don't know this one. Let's go to Arsenal. Arsenal, do you know it? Wow. So people are giving up on this one. All right.
Can you...
Back to the headmaster.
Can
I read the questions again?
Yes.
All right, here it is. Remember, you're losing time. In the 2020-2021 last La Liga season, Barcelona faced Athletic Bilbao in what was a feisty match. The team from Bilbao won the game by 3-2, but the talking point of the game evolved around Lionel Messi and Esa Villalibre. What transpired between these two players? Describe the event. You have limited time.
I think there was an issue between the two of them.
An issue?
Yeah, okay. It was a brawl like that.
A brawl?
Yeah.
Involving Lionel Messi?
And the guy.
And the guy. Okay.
The guy.
So that's
just trying to...
I'm also just trying to tell you that you have failed the question. You understand what I'm saying? I failed it woefully. But it's okay. You knew it already. The thing that did transpire, for those at home that would like to know, it was the first time Lionel Messi ever got a red card, and it was done via VAR. The referee missed it, but VAR called it back because he kicked the player. But unfortunately, there's no VAR for you in this time. You missed that. That's 125,000. That's good. Let's see if it could be matched on this side. You ready, sir?
Sure.
All right, here come your questions. You have question 3 and question 4. Here's question 3. In a 2007 game involving Arsenal and Chelsea, the team from the blue side of London was leading by 2-1 in stoppage until something quite unprecedented happened involving Kolo Touré, and the game ended in the 103rd minute. Can you please describe what transpired?
Let me go to my friend.
All right, let's go to your friend. Friend of the house, from Madrid. Can you tell us what transpired?
No idea.
No idea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming back to my main man. You want to take a guess? Arsenal, Chelsea?
Arsenal, Chelsea, 2007.
Event involving Kolo Touré. What led to the match ending in the 103rd minute? Time is ticking.
Kolo Touré gave away a penalty. And was sent off as well. It caused a melee on the pitch, and the referee had to take some time to sort it out. I think he fouled Drogba. And yeah.
Okay.
That's
it? That's it?
Yes.
That's your guess?
Yes.
I just want the viewers at home, everyone watching, and everywhere you are, just know for a fact that man was guessing, and that's the wrong answer. The right answer is very simply put, but Chelsea was leading by 2-1. Kolo Toure committed a foul that led to a melee. That melee involved 4 players, and 3 of them were sent off. The 3 players sent off were Emmanuel Adebayo, Kolo Toure himself, and John Mikelubi. All right? The match ended at 103 minutes because of all the time that was taking to sort that out. So you've missed that question. Let's hope you get the next one correct. You still have a chance. All right, here we go. Here's your last question. Last question on the show today. In the current La Liga season, Barcelona played against Cadiz in what has now turned out to be quite a memorable experience for many Barcelona fans. The most exciting event in the game came in the 65th minute, and of course in the 96th minute involving Frankie de Jong and Ronald Koeman. Can you describe those 2 events?
I think one of the situations, Barcelona had a goal cancelled.
Okay.
And the second situation should be...
You're so close, you're so close.
Penalty, I think.
Okay. In the 96 minutes, right? Oh, okay, I think I know what it is. You are guessing again, Abi.
I actually saw that game, but...
okay, if you saw the game, you know now. You're almost there. Your time is running, but it's okay. Take your time.
I think Barcelona had a goal cancelled and they missed a penalty, I think, in the dying minutes of the game.
That must have been the 96th minute, I mean.
Yes.
That's obviously, 96 minutes is dying minutes, obviously. Yes. Yes, you're right. That 96 minutes was dying minutes. You are wrong. Very, very wrong. Events that transpired in that game, as you know, it was a straightforward encounter, very boring. No goals were scored in that particular game. De Jong got 2 yellow cards and he was sent off, as it happens normally. And the coach protested. He also got sent off late in the match. That's all. Nothing more. Unfortunately, he got it wrong. Will he be able to live with himself when he finds out how much he's won? Well, let's all find out when I make the presentations right here on the Kings of Football. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. You know I like to dance. DJ Nana's in the studio. What else would I do? I'm a king. I must dance. I must enjoy. Okay. It's still the Kings of Football show, and of course, it's time for us to make our presentation. Our contestants have tried. They did their best, but we couldn't avoid a 5-1 scoreline in terms of the prize money. I'll let you know who scored 5 and who got 1. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's call our runner-up today, the man that managed to get 170,000 naira. Please welcome, representing Real Madrid,
Thank you.
Forget the jerseys where it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Pick up your check. 175,000 naira. Where do you think you lost the opportunity to get 1.5 million naira?
Some nerves. Maybe. I think I missed.
Yeah, I think I felt the nerves, especially in the game you said you watched, but you couldn't describe what happened.
I can't remember.
So what were you watching?
I don't know. Back on my screen, perhaps.
But thank you very much for participating. I appreciate
you for having me.
You are a king, no matter what anybody says. Congratulations. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to reward the real king of football on today's show. He's a man that represents the Gunners. Well, he was guns blazing on today's show, and he managed to get 500,000 naira secured for him and his team. Please welcome Taiwo. Please pick up your check for 510,000 naira. The applause are coming from your opposition. They know how hard it is for you to have gotten this. But I know you did not do this by yourself.
I didn't.
In fact, you followed your guys. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for being a part of the show. And hopefully you spend this well. Don't forget to buy some Budweiser now.
Yeah.
You got to give back to the people that give.
Yes. The king of beers.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And on that note, I say to you and everyone out there, remember, the game of kings is upon us. It's so close, I can feel it, I can taste it. Just to wet your buds again, I'm going to leave you with that. But I must say congratulations to our winners and a big shout out to DJ Nana for giving me the energy. Ozo, get yourself back in studio because I miss you. All right? See y'all later, y'all. Kings of Football, we out.
Niger Kings, get ready as Budweiser brings in La Liga's Roberto Carlos and myself for an epic face-off on the field in the first ever Budweiser Game of Kings football tournament. Niger, it's on.